Dr. Arun Balachandran, Dr. Kalita and Narupandi, and our Institute Department of Zoology faculty member and Environmental Science faculty member, other research scholars and my dear students who active participation in the true strength of this conference. I welcome all of you. We are also glad to have the presence of media people to cover this event. Sir Vijay, I welcome you. Your presence highlight our work and support our goals. A warm welcome is also extended to all our participants. Your presence and active involvement are the heart of this conference. We strongly believe that this conference will be a good opportunity for scientists, researchers, and students who passionate about the environment, agriculture, and medicine. We hope you can gain as much as you can from this conference with a plenty of beneficial takeaway. Thank you all of your support. I sincerely thank the University Authority, Organizing Committee members, sponsors, and volunteers for the committed effort in the organizing this conference. My special thanks to Dr. S. Lalita, Organizing Secretary, to make this event possible. Once again, I welcome you all for this BioS-SEAM 2026, a grand success and an intellectual enriching experience for everyone. Apart from this, I welcome all the culinary lecturers, Dr. Petro and Dr. Sudhakar from TJ Patil sir, all are welcome for this conference. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your warm and inspiring welcome address that has set a positive and scholarly tone for the international conference.
It's a gracious time and we are happy to honor our guests. I would like to invite our Professor R. Subramani sir to honor Professor S. Vincent sir. I kindly request Professor K. Selvan sir to present the felicitation to Professor R. Subramani sir. Thank you, sir. With due respect, I request Dr. R. Subramani sir to felicitate Professor Kassan Soltan sir.
I humbly request Dr. S. Lalita ma'am to confer the felicitation upon Dr. Valeria Biancotto ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I take this opportunity to request Dr. S. Synergies sir to felicitate Dr. Jodi Basu sir. Thank you, sir. We are honored to witness the formal release of the Bioresource 2026 conference abstract.
Thank you everyone. To provide a comprehensive overview of the theme, objectives, academic relevance and expected outcomes of this international conference, it is my privilege to invite Dr. S. Laita Ma'am, Convener and Organizing Secretary, BioS-SEAM 26, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Periyar University, Salem. She has played a pivotal role in conceptualizing and coordinating this conference, bringing together researchers, academicians, and the industry experts from diverse domains. We now request her to kindly enlighten the gathering about the vision, scope, and significance of this conference.
Good morning to whatever I present here. It's my privilege and I'm so delightful to happy to be here. And I would like to the great wishes to the dignitaries on the dais and after the dais. And about this conference, we have conceived this conference last 1 year. We planned, and today this is the year 2026 is the year of Women Agriculture Farmer of Year announced by the UN government. So for that basis, we have to think about being the Department of Botany. We have to plan. We have to establish the linkage between the plant environment as well as the sustainable medicine. How we have to get it from the plant source. For this mind, we have to consider the Bioresources, Synergies for the sustainable environment, agriculture and medicine. In this, we have chosen the thrust areas agronomy, biodiversity and conservation, biotic and abiotic tolerance, environmental biology, marine microbiology, stress physiology, plant disease, plant promoting and soil health and environment, microbial biotechnology, nanotechnology, ethnobotany, agriculture microbiology, seaweed, pharmaceuticals, biosciences and whatnot. So all those things are based from the plants. So we have to decide what are the avenues in the plant. For that basis, we have to design this kind of international conference, and by the time we have to approach the personalities from abroad overseas also. So Professor Valeria, scientist from Italy, and Professor John Iraqi from Botswana, and Professor Giorgio Sam from China, and also our ATSI President Tesam Soika from Thailand. So these people are very much accepted our invitation based on our titles. Also, I want to search the internal people. So this is the international conference. So we need to go for the 4 directions. So we planned in such a way that random from Kadesi from Random Biotechnology Department, and also Professor Patrick from Plant Biology ITER, and also from MS University Professor Sudhavan. He is expert in that palm and also the earthworm genomics. Also, I have to approach Professor Jyoti Basu from Alabama University, who is expert in the biopolymers. So we have to choose the persons from across the globe and their unique specialization for not for the normal one. As well as we have to invite so many invited speakers for their specialization and the uniqueness of their own research. So at this juncture, we are running out of the time. I have to conclude, and I am expecting all we have to
botanical movement. The Department of Botany, Periyar University, also has one of the historical day for its department, gathering the scholars across the globe in the one fold is the biggest task. I appreciate, congratulate the Department of Botany, Professor and Head, Dr. Selvam and Dr. Lalita for organizing such a wonderful international event in the Periyar University campus. My dear friends, in our midst, we have versatile personalities, Professor Vincent, Professor Jyoti Basu, and many more personalities from India and across the globe. This conference, in a wider scale, shows is significant in the sphere of bioresources. You know very well about the necessity and significance of bioresources. When we go back to our ancient line, when we closely read the texts which are available in our primitive society, we have close association with the nature. From Tolkapian to Sangam literature and other literatures have clearly indicate the demarcation of the life of Tamil society, Kuruji, Mullai, Marudam and Neythal and Palai. We have to take cue from those geographical demarcation, how to preserve our future life in a safe and secure way. In this context, this international conference have three key areas. One is environmental, agriculture and medicine. The bioresources, how effectively bioresources can be used in the sphere of agriculture, environment and medicine. The scholars would transact their expertise through our own scholars and even in the faculty members too. Recently I read an article about vertical farming in China. So how to cultivate rice and other food products within the plants. So when I read the article, so it attracts, it gave many more insight to me. So we were thinking about that farming should be done only in the open space, but they have such kind of innovation. The plantation and cropping is managed by artificial intelligence. My dear students, scholars, these kind of workshops are very, very crucial for the budding scholars, because you must understand the nuances, strategies which are imbibed in the sphere of the bioresources. We must expand our wings from our ancient tradition to the modern science and technology. More particularly, the artificial intelligence, the role of artificial intelligence in the biosciences is very, very crucial. This morning, I was able to locate 12 more tools to manage these kind of bioresources. They have many features in its applications. My dear scholars, as part of administration, I record my congratulations to the Department of Botany. I have a feeling, since our inception, Department of Botany didn't conduct any special lecture program, even a small national program. But now I realize this grand function would erase those shortcomings in a single spell. They have almost more than 15 experts in their role. In a organizer, Professor Chen, and faculty members who are witnessing this event, and more particularly to legendary people from Tamil Nadu, Professor Jyotibasu, Professor Vincent. They are also decorating our forum. Thank you for this opportunity. My dear students, fully glad to make use. Apart from this, the conversation, these experts are available here. You may have personal interaction with them about your higher education, about the tapping of funds, and how to write a proposal, how to have international collaboration, and all those things. They are available in the campus. Your faculty members will facilitate. Already, I request Dr. Lalita to facilitate such kind of small group conversation with the deserving students or required students. So you make use their expertise for your academic and research development. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you. All the best for this today's conference.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable performance. It's now my proud privilege to invite our chief guest and an Indian international scientist, Professor Kasim Soltan, sir, President, Association of Agricultural Technology in Southeast Asia, Professor, Department of Plant Protection, the Congress Institute of Technology, Hyderabad, Thailand. I invite Professor Kasim Soltan, sir, to deliver the inaugural address.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I am very happy to be here again. And today, we are celebrating the National Conference on Bioresources, Synergies for Sustainable Development, Agriculture and Medicine. I would like to thank our organizing committees, distinguished guests, and all participants that will give the time to be here today. As I feel that on behalf of the Association of Technical Technology South Asia or APSI, that we are co-organizing this conference. APSI has the main purpose for group the distinguished scientists until now about 80 to 20 countries all over the world. That what we have done is we try to do research and verification for development or bioresources to be useful for application in agriculture, and also for protect environment as well. Another main purpose is as we like to build up a novice scientist or young scientist, especially you are young scientist, according to my evaluations, we cannot do excellent research like ourselves. It is very important to put together multidisciplinary research and we will get our innovation to help our environment and our society. All the professors of science will be your leader to do research, and all research contribution that I like to really like to build up young scientists in any country to be replaced because our world may be going on and our environment is our problem everybody knows. So I hope that this community will have more friends, or if you like to meet some professors who can get involved and can answer keep in touch about it for future collaboration. Like for example, I am now in teaching at the Kingdom Institute of Technology at the same time, also set up the research institute of modern organic agriculture in many countries. So we have the connection to work together. So Today I guess we get some idea for further research and more future, and also we will try to keep our bioresources. And I hope this conference will be perfectly successful. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your illuminating, thought-provoking inaugural address. We now move on to the keynote address, a significant segment of this conference that sets the academic direction and intellectual framework for the deliberations to follow. I take this opportunity to invite our esteemed keynote speaker, Professor S. Vincent, sir, BSc, Member Secretary, Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology, Chennai. Professor S. Vincent, sir, is a highly accomplished scientist and administrator who has made remarkable contributions to the promotion of science, technology, and innovation in Tamil Nadu. As Member Secretary of PNSSC, he has played a pivotal role in strengthening research culture, fostering academia industry collaboration, and supporting young researchers and institutions to progress their scientific policies and initiatives. I cordially invite Professor S. Vincent, sir, to deliver a keynote address.
Respected Professor R. Subramanian, Member of Vice Chancellor Committee, Professor Kasim, the convener of the conference, Dr. Lalita, the head of the Department of Botany, Professor Selvam, Dr. Rudy Basu, Dr. Valeria, Dr. Purgesan, and more than that, I'm much excited to see an eminent person in this conference is none other Professor P.K. Pandey. I think please give a big hand to an eminent scientist. And we call him as Pidama of zoology in the whole country. So I really inspired by seeing him, because he is the person lifted many people in the state, the people who are working in different universities, is all found by Professor P.K. Pandey. I know him as a student of St. Saviour's College of Agriculture, and the kind of fear he used to have, because he is the man of system. So I am very happy to see you, sir, and it is very important meeting, and it's an inspiration to us. And I am very happy that Periyar University, especially botany department, and initiated such a wonderful an event for the benefit of the scientists and student community. It may be a greatest milestone in the Periyar University, and this event may be a very turning point. As a Member Secretary of Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology, it is my moral responsibility to congratulate the university for having secured 2.72 crore in the CMR. And when today I saw the newspaper, I had greatest joy, and the faculty member and as well as the student community able to win the CM grant, and I think it's the greatest milestone. For my congratulations to all the faculty members and to the student research staff. And very specifically, I should congratulate Dr. Lalita and our Arun. They from this department, they secured this grant. And I also congratulate other faculty members from different departments secured it, and it is not an easy thing. And this time we are securing it at 2.72 crore, and it's an outstanding thing. So I think that all the students, please give a big hand to the faculty members for this outstanding success.
some of the remaining persons here. And of course, I know Dr. Sudhakar and his all promote the research in the state. And Dr. Uraya is there. He's always training the student community, the great extent. So that's way, and I'm very happy to do that. Now coming to a very important part. I think this is for student community. I request the students please make note of it. I'm very happy that the topic of the information conference, the Bioresource Synergy for Sustainable Environment, Agriculture and Medicine, it's a timely topic is chosen. But the bioresource, it's applicable to all life science. Don't think only it's water department, water department, it is for all life science students. But unfortunately, the bioresources are not properly utilized by us. That's the reason this kind of deliberation is going to be very helpful, and I will be happy that Dr. Lalita, and after 3 days, 2 days of the deliberation, if we could make out some good theme paper so that we can bring it as a policy in the state and how the bioresource can be managed in our country and as well as in our state. Basically, the bioresource, now it is very clear, it's the best alternative for fossil fuel and synthetic chemical pesticide. So the purpose of having this process of research or deliberation today to understand why the bioresource is important, because it's going to be the best alternative for the fossil fuel and as well as from the synthetic chemical. So it's going to be convert our ecosystem and eco-friendly. That is the number one. Second one is the bioresource. It is very important to convert waste into product. Because we talk about waste, but if we could convert or utilize or manage bioresource, and I can tell you, you can convert all the waste into wealth. And similarly, this bioresource going to boost the resilience process. And nowadays we talk about resilience in many things. But if you want to visualize the ecosystem, and it should be boosted and in near future. At the same time, it also minimizes the environmental harm. So now it is clear the topic, how it is important. The objectives are also very clear. And if you want to save your ecosystem, or if you want to minimize the harm to the ecosystem and converting all the waste into wealth, the management of bioresources is very, very important. And today, we are, the whole country is in the process to generate bioeconomy. You know the economy, but what's bioeconomy it means, and we are going to convert all the waste into wealth, by which we are going to generate, and already we have generated $160.7 in the year 2024 in India. It's not in somewhere. So India really converted the 165.7 crore earning, and in terms of the converting the waste into wealth. But it is decided by 2030 through bioresources we are going to have $300. So I tell you, this is going to be a very economical process, and one is we are giving solution to the ecosystem. Second one is we are going to convert as an economy for our country. At the same time, now our government of India and especially the Department of Biotechnology brought BioE3 policy. Hope you know BioE3 policy is an outstanding policy. Now in the process is very much applicable what it says. It says, then you want to manage the biological material. You will get three things. One is, you are going to generate economy, that is good. Then conserving the environment, and more than that, you are going to develop employment for the young generation. I tell you. And hereafter, the people who are studying life science will get the employment in our country equal to a graduate of IT, or even I can tell you, the people are aspiring to become an IT professional. But I tell you, the life science is waiting for you to provide and all the privileges to have all this. That's the reason the bio-equity policy in our other state. And I had a meeting with the Secretary of Biotechnology in the Government of India, and Tamil Nadu is going to get its share shortly under bio-equity policy, so that I assure the faculty member and the student community will get the benefit out of it, and this will not do. And second, very important, I am talking in front of PJ Conway on fisheries, because the fisheries and these person wrote a wonderful book, Fish Genetics, 1,000 pages. Even today, this book is ruining the entire world. You cannot miss the book in terms of the genetics and especially fish genetics. Now I want to tell you, the fisheries is the greatest bioresource. Because the bioresource, you could see that, and our country is 4,000-year-old fisheries practices. It's not simply 1,000 year or 2,000 year. It's a 4,000 year, and where our people are very much into the process. Where, and every year India is generating 141.64 lakh tons of fisheries to the country. So it's the biggest turnover of fisheries, and where our country is enjoying, and even I can say it's a kind of blue economy. The blue economy, it is now picking up very well in our country, because the blue economy where the bioresource also coming into that, because we are converting the bioresources into blue economy. So that's why the fisheries is going to get in a very important place, and bioresource to have a wonderful things to our nation. For example, in fisheries, there are two types of fishing. One is target fish, which is edible to us. And if you go to the market, you will get a variety of fisheries. But at the same time, you have non-target fish. That's what they call bycatch. I think the people from zoology department know very well. The bycatch is nothing but the discarded fishes. So there, and we have 12 lakh tons of biocatch which we are generating every year. So when you have a 12 lakh tons of biocatch, and we are in fact wasting this. If you go to the beach, you get the smell. Why we get the smell this? Because it is not properly managed. And I tell you, and after 5 years, I am also challenged. If you visit the beaches, you will get a real breeze with a beautiful smell. Because we are having technology to convert and all the wasted fish into wealth. How is it we are going to happen? For example, Kerala generating 4 lakh tons of bycatch. Tamil Nadu 2 lakhs of tons of bycatch. And Andhra Pradesh 2 lakhs. Karnataka 1.5. And Maharashtra 1 lakh. So this clear data tells us, and every year we are generating so much of discarded fishes, but we are letting out as free, then it creates a very great health disorder. So now we are in the process where we are going to manage and by managing it, what kind of things which are going to happen. Now it has become realized, and I want to tell you, this wasted fishes are going to be converted as a proteolytic enzyme, protein, bioactive compound. When you get these three elements, I tell you, it will help many industries, including food industry, and so that the waste is well managed, become well for industry, and in turn you are getting an outstanding product in our industry and to our state. So I am confident by having this, you are managing two things. One is the causing health hazards and affecting the human being. Even today, the zoonotic disease, we talk about zoonotic disease. So where the zoonotic disease is supposed to be taken care, but we could manage all the wasted elements, and I am very happy to tell you, we will have a beautiful biological, ecological and economical process which evolved out of this wasted fish. Now we call this the wasted fish, it becomes a great bioresource to have an industrial process, and in turn we are cleaning the environment. So please ready for it, and we are going to have an outstanding thing. And I request, these are the information, it's not merely given to people. It is the information with the fact, wherein the faculty member and student should work towards it. So that's what I was mentioning Dr. Udaya in his laboratory, many great where the students should really take part in those, and so that we can really convert all the waste. And I tell you today, and I am seeing many students in our state converting their waste to wealth. Many of them become millionaires. I am not tempting you to become a millionaire, but I am tempting you, please solve the problem of our country, so that you will really enjoy it. The second very important bioresources, it is also called the wasted. For example, placenta membrane. The placenta membrane, because we say an umbilical cord, it's between mother and child. It has a divine process. But most of the time, the placenta becomes wasted. But now, we have a great technology in the country, and people are also in the process, because the placenta has a beautiful protein called collagen. The collagen is supposed to be wonderful therapeutic protein, where it's cured with many wounds, which you cannot done by even other treatment. But now the people with leprosy, the people with diabetic wound are get cured by this collagen. Now there are two types of elements which in the collagen, especially in placenta. One is amnion, another one is chorion. This two, what is that? Since it's having collagen, if you could beautifully extract the collagen from amnion and you are mixing with some natural element, I tell you, it is proven. Many people wound and happen to grow diabetic or leprosy all got cured. But I request, when you have so much of research funding in academic institutions, please give it to industry. Let them manufacture it and give it to people, so that you are giving great service. So now you understand how a waste becomes a precious element to our people, and through our research, through our science and technology intervention, and we are able to do that. So that's why the amnion in the placenta, it's going to be a greatest boon, and as a waste it's going to be converted, and it is it's a resource. So that's why I request, and this kind of the bio waste can be converted as the potential therapeutic. That's why in regenerative medicine, this plays an important role into that. The third important waste, agricultural waste. But I want to tell you, there are many stories and many facts out there. For example, there are 3 states, Haryana, Punjab, and Uttar Pradesh. If you could see that, the main activity is agriculture. Either wheat or rice. The kind of straw they burn it in the field itself. Whereas in South India, we are longing for it because it's a great fodder for cattle. But there is no solution provided to us. For example, if you could, some people from South India able to get it from North India to South India, I can say it's going to be an outstanding fodder for our cattle population. So don't say we don't have a fodder for our cattle. You have in the north, bring it. There is a wonderful technology, science and technology. You can convert this as biochar. The biochar is nothing but you are mixing all the elements of material, all the waste material, agricultural waste, domestic waste, even municipal waste, convert as a biochar. And I tell you, put it back into the paddy field. And I am telling you, they can retain the soil fertility forever. Because burning this material in Haryana and Punjab and UP, all the sand are becoming unfertile. So please I request, and some of you, please have a thought process, even if our management department can discuss with you, and so that they can really convert and but the very trouble factor is burning this. Many people are having so much of respiratory problem in North India. Even today, if I go to Delhi, I will stay only for 2 or 3 days. I cannot stay beyond it. So that is still, and there is so much of trouble is there, but we can address this, but can help, give a thought process to the country so that how this job can be manageable into that. And finally, I also tell you, being a research scholar and student community, please seriously about your education. And most of the time, I tell you, some of your students got the SEAM research grant, research fellowship. I tell you, those who are secured this grant will be an outstanding science of the state. But I request you, as a student, please seriously involve into research. Don't take life just like that. You have a greatest purpose. And especially life student has a greatest responsibility to give back to the society. Even my own student from Loyola is there as a faculty member. And I am very happy that please give a big hand to me. Yeah. When he was a project student, and always is in the laboratory, and I request you as a student, why I mentioned is as a student, how he spent time in the laboratory of Loyola College. Similarly, I request you, please, we want to see you in the laboratory, not in outside. Sometimes it may be difficult to understand. We have a research to tell you. Please spend your time in the classroom well, in the laboratory well, rather don't get distracted. Because we are missing many scientists, and as Sasidiran, as Abdul Kalam, as D.K. Pandian, we are missing many people from young generation because we have so much of distraction. But I want to tell you, by having this, if any 1 or 2 or 10 people, you are able to solve the problem which I suggested, so that you will be an outstanding, even Nobel award people. So thank you so much for the great opportunity provided.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your meaningful and inspiring guidance. Now, it's my proud privilege to invite our esteemed dignitaries for the main station address. who have significantly contributed to scholarly excellence and research advancements in their respective field. It's my honor to invite Dr. M. Biosciences, sir, Professor of Botany, Center for Distance and Online Education, Allahabad University, Kalyan, an inspiring teacher, a committed researcher, and a visionary academician. Dr. M. Biosciences, sir, has made a remarkable contribution to the advancement of plant science. His passion for education and research has empowered countless students and strengthened the academic community. This achievement continues to serve as a source of motivation for aspiring scientists. It's a distinct honor to invite Dr. M. Biosciences, sir, for the felicitation address.
Very good morning, here. Most respected President of this inaugural session, also the member of the Cabinet Committee, the Vice Chancellor of the Committee of this State University, Professor Economy, most respected Chief Guest of this inaugural event, Professor Dasan, who is the President of the Association of Agricultural Technology in Southeast Asia, Thailand, and the most respected guest of honor, Professor Vincent, Member Secretary, Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology. Under his leadership, our Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology recently had got first prize on patent and matters recently presented at Kerala. We must acknowledge the achievement of the most prestigious council of this state and most renowned researcher in the field of plant protection, Dr. Valeria Inari, and the legendary biological scientist who also hailed from Mumbai, Professor Vijay Patil sir, and my dear colleagues from this Korea University, Professor K. Selvam, Head of Department of Botany, and also the Chairman of this BioS-SEAM, and the convener and organizing secretary of BioS-SEAM 2026, and my dear friend and my junior since my postgraduate studies and also in our doctoral research, Dr. Lalita, Assistant Professor Department of Botany, Korea, who is known for her meticulous, hard and smart working, and Dr. S. Murgeji, Assistant Professor Department of Botany, Korea, University, has to propose the order of thanks. Distinguished speakers, esteemed scientists and researchers from India and abroad, honorable academicians, dear research scholars and postgraduate students, ladies and gentlemen. It is truly an honor and privilege to stand before in this esteemed gathering on this special occasion and deliver this felicitation address at the International Conference on Bioresource, Synergies for Sustainable Environment, Agriculture and Medicine. At the outset, I extend my heartfelt greetings and warm regards to all the Indian scientists, scholars, and participants who have assembled here for different parts of the world to present your scientific discoveries. Your presence truly reflects the global relevance and academic strength of this conference. And this conference stands as a testimony to the growing importance of bioresources, sustainability and interdisciplinary research, especially in the context of pressing global challenges such as climate change, food security, environmental degradation and sustainable health solutions. The theme of this conference is not only timely but also visionary, as it bridges environment, agriculture and medicine. these three pillars that are fundamental to the future of humanity. Today, we take immense pride in felicitating distinguished scientists and scholars whose exemplary contributions have significantly advanced scientific knowledge and social development. Your pioneering research, leadership in innovation, and commitment to academic excellence continue to inspire generations of researchers across the globe. Through your work, science transcends laboratories and journals to touch the lives, and it also shapes the policies and promote sustainable development. Your achievements remind us that science is not merely the pursuit of knowledge, but it's a responsibility. Yes, it's a responsibility to the society and a responsibility to the future generations and a responsibility to our planet. I would like to especially acknowledge the role of international collaboration in scientific progress. Conferences such as this kind of conference will serve as vibrant platforms for exchanging ideas, fostering partnerships, and nurturing young minds. To our postgraduate students and research scholars, this gathering offers a rare opportunity to learn directly from globally acclaimed experts. So I encourage you to engage actively, ask questions, and let curiosity to guide your academic journey. Let me also commend the organizing Department of Marketing, Korea University, and its faculty members, and the core organizing committee for their dedicated efforts in bringing together such a high caliber academic event. And also, I record that organizing an international conference of this scale actually demands vision, perseverance, and teamwork, all of which are clearly reflected in the quality of this program. As I felicitate today's distinguished personalities, we also reaffirm our collective commitment to ethical research, sustainable practices, and inclusive scientific work. May the deliberations of this conference lead to meaningful insights, impactful collaborations, and innovative solutions for the sustainable future of this planet. In conclusion, I once again express my deep respect and admiration to all the honorees and participants. May your contributions continue to enlighten minds, empower communities, and enrich the scientific world. Thank you all for your valuable presence and unwavering dedication to science and the society. Thank you. Thank you.